A few moments later.
You know, folks, I've just been up the garage on Phyllis, and something amusing struck me on the way. For years now, I've been having a go at hipsters for buying very untrendy, underpowered bikes, typically small Hondas, singles and twins, which you couldn't have given away a few years ago. And, all of a sudden creating this niche for themselves, this hipster niche, with their perfect little beards, their filter coffee, and everything else that goes along with it. And then I discovered, Jim, you're riding a very unpopular, underpowered motorcycle. You're wearing an armoured check shirt, you're trying to grow a beard, and you're wearing brown gloves. They do say you become what you despise. There's a birdie making some noise over there. Sounds like he's having a fit. Yes, sounds like a tight one too. Anyway, the point of this midweek catch-up video is we've just been down the garage on Phyllis, the fabulous fornicating four-stroke. Not used for a little bit, so I thought I'll take her up the garage to get a can of petroleum for Olive, who's hiding in the shed, because when I did the tank repair and all that jazz, hi everybody, I drained the tank. Now I did put a bit more back in it to get her started again, but I do think there wasn't enough in it to go down the garage if I wanted to use it. So I've just gone and got a gallon, and I will shove that into Olive, and then ideally today I'm going to put this on the side stand. Oh, Jim, it's on the side stand. On the main stand, gives you a little bit more room. Get that on the main stand, gives you a little bit more room, and then I'm going to run this one up to temp, because it hasn't been run up to temp since it's been fixed, basically. And I've got I think we just had something like a fouled spark plug, but because we've had issues with the timing, obviously I went to check the timing first, because I'm pretty quick at it now. The longest part of that job is waiting for the Loctite to dry, which I leave overnight. So get some juice in her, run her up, get her up to temp till the fans are running, and then I know it's all alright. Oil levels alright, tyres and everything are alright in there. Chains don't need lubing, we're all good. So that is your little fleet catch up. Apart from Rosie. Rosie performed limousine duties last night. We went to I can't remember what it's called. It was Twin Lakes near Melton Mowbray, and it's a scare fest or something like that. All different themed fun houses, where they jump out at you, and there's animatronics and air and all this lot, and it really buggered my night vision. I used to have brilliant night vision, really good vision at night, and it completely went to tits, and that was the most worrying part, is that I'm not that steady on my feet anymore. So sometimes when you go into these places, they're very, very low light levels followed by intense light, so it knackers your eyes up. And sometimes they'll change the floor, so you'll have a tiny little moving floor. It'll probably only move an inch, but it's like boom, and then sometimes you're walking on like sponge, and it's really weird. It's really, really weird. It is designed to disorientate you. And of course, all this time you've got actors coming out at you all dressed as zombies and stuff like that, and it was really good, but it was a bit sensory overload for me. But it was enjoyable, very enjoyable. I would do it again. So yes, so the Rover got a full tank of dieselarium, and got pressed into limo duties, which it performed very well. But yeah, it was a long night, and I've slept most this morning because I'm off this week. I've decided to book this week as holiday, because I normally have a week off in October, because I normally go to Scotland. Not this year. Went at the beginning of the year. But yes, so that's what's happening, basically. At some point I will attempt to get Charlie the VFR up to temp again and what have you, and yeah, we'll see. We'll see. At least the brakes work. It didn't quite start the other day. It's slightly flatter battery. There's not a lot of fuel in it, so I need to run some Red X through it, and that will keep the carbs clean as well. These have all had a dose of Red X, and so have Phyllis. And Phyllis, it's like a fucking flying machine. It's unreal. Anyway, that's your catch up. Enjoy the rest of your week. Bye.
Open the cupboard, but the cupboard was bare. Oh no.
No.